Morning, everybody. Sorry, I had a little bit of a work thing to deal with there, just as we was getting to about 30 seconds after the countdown. Sass, on a 7-watch streak, you absolute legend. I had a haircut the other day, yesterday in fact, so it's a fresh trim. Fresh trim to celebrate being the new FMWHC multinational champion. That's right, we won that on Monday, live over on the FMWHC channel. If you missed that, I played Michael, and we won. So, spoilers, sorry. Muha, welcome in as well. Hope you are doing well. But yeah. Scunthorpe today. We are we're 7 points off the playoffs. And we have 17 games to go. We are at the end of January. I just realised. I was saying I have no scouting budget for I think like the last two streams. Why don't I just slide some of my 7 million transfer budget that I can't spend into the scouting budget and have a load of scouting budget? I figured that one out right at the start of stream today. So we've done that and we put it onto World Scouting Range. So now hopefully we might be able to start looking at some potential wonder kids. Ooh. But yeah, let's get right into it. So 29 games played, 13 wins, 13 defeats, 3 draws, a plus 11 goal difference. Now that could be quite big, given some of the other goal differences around us aren't necessarily as big. We start today with Bristol City, away from home. Now, as we all know, our away form has been pretty good this season. Our home form, not so much. The home record sees us down here. But we have picked up 5 wins out of our last 6 at home. So that's quite good. The away record has been quite good. We've sorted it there. 8 wins, 6 defeats. It's not bad. 5th best away record in the league. We're coming up against the side with the best away record in the league. But at home, they're not so much either. So maybe we can pick up a bit of a win. We did just lose 4-1 to Leeds in the FA Cup last time out. And obviously, we didn't have a team when it came to the Carabao Cup. So we're not worried too much about them. But as you can see from the past positions, we went from 16th to 12th to 10th. And that's where we currently are now. But it's very, very tight around here. Anywhere, but we can still realistically get 5th. Which would mean games against QPR in the playoffs. So, don't know how much of that we are going to necessarily want. But yeah. So we start with that. I do have some cake, because this is the only thing I've eaten today, because I like my cake. So I'll be eating that as we go through today. Just if I go a bit quiet at some points. And then also, today, our youth intake might come. And if it's not lying to us, we will have a forward who can be considered a fine prospect and 2 attacking midfielders we should keep a very close eye on. So, we might be able to get there today. It depends how quickly we can get through. Here. Parker is happy that he's there. Apparently we're offering coaching staff from other clubs. But yeah. So Stuart recognises that his new contract is more than good enough. Good man. I think that's probably for the best, Mr. Stuart. We're probably not going to offer him a new contract. I reckon we can get some left backs in the summer that might be just as good, if not better. But yeah, we're basically now looking to improve what we have. And if we reach the Prem, amazing. If we don't, we had already kind of prepared for a few seasons in the Championship. Also, at the end of February, our training facilities will be improved. Our youth facilities have already improved. So they're already up to 2-star. Junior coaching is up. Youth recruitment. We need to do all of this. Increase junior coaching budget. Let's see if the board will do that for us. Deadline day meeting. So Jared Harlock is the other one. He is club vice captain right now. We probably will let go. We might offer him a new deal, but at the end of the day, we don't want to let too many people have contracts and then not be able to keep them around, and then not be able to improve the squad. So that's the only other thing that we need to worry about. But yeah, decent League One players are not what we're looking for. We're looking for a squad that now basically can go and win us the championship. The junior coaching budget. That we're in the best form of during what can easily be considered a good season. Look at that. Look at that. And Bristol City have just drawn. So we go 6 points behind Bristol City as it stands. 3 points behind them if we can go up to Ashton Gate and beat Wayne Rooney's Bristol City. Yes, you've heard that right. Wayne Rooney's Bristol City. So yeah. Alex, is the Ox retiring? Has he had enough of football? He is. The Ox is retiring at the end of the season. I mean, man no longer has any legs, but he's been at Besiktas quite a little bit of time. So he's obviously loved it in Turkey. Andy Evans has now turned professional. I'm going to tell you, Andy, you're not going to make it here. Sorry, mate. It's just the way it is. Right, if any of the teams above us play? No, it doesn't look like it. Scouting update. Now, he is on trial for us as a goalkeeper. He is just as good as Mr. Phillip. There was one person that I did notice that was at Bolton that I would hope and love that his contract either expires or we can get to the Premier League and sign him. Basically, Mr. James Trafford. Now, he is quite good, isn't he? And basically, we would like him in and around the club. He's going to be better than Mr. Christopher. Is there any other, like, free agents in? Mr... basically, do you want to come in on trial? We're not looking for anything for this season now. We're looking to basically look ahead to next season already. Anybody that's 2-star or down, we are not interested in on this list. Even if you reckon that they're ace scouts. Because they have good potential. If they have good potential, maybe, but like Enzo Fati, Ansu Fati from Wish, not interested. We need to try and save as much. We want to get some updated scout reports anyway, just given the way this season, like the way the scouting budget has gone. He's going to come in on trial. He's a 29-year-old midfielder. Important player in his prime years, more of an AP. I don't think I'm going to use you as an AP. Depending on how good those dribbling and finishing is, might use you as a bit of a box-to-box, given that really high stamina and that good work rate and teamwork. I think Mr. Villarreal, that you're going to be a good box-to-box for us. That's where I have the feeling that you would be most useful. But yeah, like we're getting closer to Bristol City. Rosiaka's gone on loan to Wimbledon, who are League One, right? Yep. So there, and Harry Sutar has gone to Plymouth. Adams should be dropped by the Gambia. Ebu Adams is another one that probably we shouldn't have really renewed the contract with. But at least maybe we can get some sell-on value from him at the end of the season again. All transfer-based stuff now is going to be to there. I mean, Rooney says we don't deserve too much praise because this is what we're capable of. So I don't know whether that's a compliment or not, Wayne. I'm going to take it as one. But yeah, like, just thanks, I guess. It seems rather backhanded. Oh, now, speak of Ebu Adams, he's going home for 2 to 3 days because he's got a cold. He's got a cold. But we start with 2 away games today. Bristol City and then Ipswich. I didn't really run through what we've got today. if we get towards the Derby game, then we will be able to think about our youth intake, and there will be about 6 games to go. So we'll probably be probably about right to finish up, and have the youth intake, have a little look around at the youth intake, and then see from there. But yeah. Well, we've just beaten Gateshead. Our under-18s are kind of a middle of the pack in the Youth Alliance under-18s league. But yeah, so here we go. Nathaniel Chalabar is coming back from an injury, so let's get him onto the old general rehab. So he doesn't lose some of his. Hopefully, he doesn't lose all of his things. We're gonna start Dazelle. Instead of bringing Jared Harlock in, Ebu Adams is injured, so we'll bring Mr. Daniil Sameu in. Mika Schroers, what do you have? 45 minutes. Okay, let's get Lewis Dobbin in then, on that left-hand side. And Bristol City away to start today's stream. I'm hoping for a nice big win. I'm hoping that we can do that. Right, dressing room. I want to see a marked improvement from you all. Finishing was the real issue last time. Finishing has kind of been an issue for us most of the season. We say as we have a plus 11 goal difference, but yeah. There's a few new gens in this Bristol City lineup, probably from Premier League sides that are too good for the Championship. But yeah, is that Enna Valencia at Cardiff? No, Diego Valencia. Interesting. It looks like he's got decent finishing. Probably more of a bit of... It's weird because he can't dribble, but he can finish and he can cross. So I don't know whether he's a striker or if he's a wide player. Maybe an inside forward that can cross. Bristol City do have an early corner. It's headed away. It's weird hosting this stream. I can use my goal sounds again. I didn't really want to use them on Monday. Right. Wintle, we've missed about 3 tackles there. Emotional damage. We've missed about 3 tackles and we're a goal behind. So not the start we would want. Barron's corner, headed away by Parker. Ngakia. And then a shot from distance that's well over the bar. We're okay with shots like that, but what we're not okay with is going 1-0 down after the first highlight. So yeah. But here is a highlight for us. This is what we want. Wintle, Dobbin, into the penalty area, shoots, hits the post. Is it going to be one of those games? As Dobbin can't reach it ahead of Ngakia, and Bristol City are going to clear. The highlights are going to keep coming in the opening half an hour. And we've cleared that cross away. Oh, Jason Fisher has not covered himself in any glory there. And now Bell's in behind, and Bell makes it 2-0, and that comes from a Jason Fisher. He's offside, Lino! Lino! You've got to fucking see that! He has seen that. Wolves, Nottingham Forest have Kwang Hee-chan. Interesting. Interesting. We're going to encourage. As we do now go 2-0 down. Emotional damage! This is not great, right? Berate is in order. The wide players are not having fun games. And we're going to actually change both of them. Schroers and Drakus on. Lewis Bay is in danger of losing his discipline. He's a bit frustrated. I can understand, Lewis. I am very frustrated too. But let's not cause you to lose your head, please. I'm going to berate again. As Bristol City have another highlight. With Bristol City win here, obviously they do the double over us after winning at Glanford Park earlier in the season. And Koulibaly, he's lost out to Drakus. There's a turnover in possession. King, we can't really work it forward properly. But Perez Vinlov into Wintle, Parker, Dazelle, Wintle around the corner. It's a poor pass. And now come forward Bristol City again. Are they going to go 3-0 up? Bell's been forced wide. Can we stop the cross? King's done brilliantly to track back, and then missed the tackle the second time, and the cross has been headed over. So we're not too bad from there. But like, yeah, we need to work out our finishing. King is on a 6.3. I think it's time for you to be replaced by Addo, my good sir. Lewis Bates going to drop back for Dazelle, and we are going to bring Jared Harlock on. And then we're going to bring Musa Mohammed on for Jorgen. We're going to make 5 subs by the 60th minute in an aim to try and potentially chase the game. Berate again, because Kurt Smith is on a 6.2. But I don't like changing centre-backs too much unless I necessarily have to. It's just my thing, right? With 15 to go, there's a highlight for Bristol City. It's headed down, and I mean, he is offside, but he should still score. What we're going to do is we're going to counter. We're going to take this off and this off. We're going to increase the tempo of our passing, be more expressive, and then we're going to push wing back forward, wing back forward. Box to box becomes a double Mazzala on attack, and then like that. And then we're basically just going to throw the kitchen sink at it. Demand more. We can't make any more changes. This is all what we've got. We're going to hit the early crosses, and we're not going to shoot on sight just yet. We're going to hit the early crosses. See if that can change anything for us. Absolutely nothing is happening. Might as well shoot on sight now. I do need to change this on my thing to whip our crosses in. I think that's not necessarily helping us. It's a 2-0 defeat to start stream. Bristol City beat us again. That does their playoff chances a lot of good, and our playoffs hopes not a lot. But yeah. So now we're back down into 12th as other teams around us win. Yeah, I think we're going to sit between, like, 9th and 12th this season. Like, anywhere between, like, 9th and 15th, like, is basically where we're going to sit. Unless we go on, like, a mad winning run. Rooney said we're doing a good job now. Okay, do you know what? I appreciate you, Wayne. Right, first of all, change this to whipped crosses. I think that's gonna be something that helps us in the long run. Again, we're gonna see, we are doing chance conversion and chance creations. There, like, and we are doing like attack-minded training. But Ipswich, Palace, and Watford. Palace and Watford at home are going to be big ones, considering, well, Palace in 4th will be a big one, more than anything. But yeah, Bristol City beating us is not good news. But yeah, like, we're at the top of the teams with 42 points because of the fact we have a positive 9-goal difference. Because at home now, we've started to pick up some big wins. Away from home, we out-XG'd them again. Like, we do out-XG teams. We just, for some reason or whatever, at this like, throughout most of this season, have created so much. Like, if we look at, I'm gonna actually have a little look at this, because I think it's gonna make me feel slightly more depressed than I should already be, for 9:30 in the morning. But I think it's gonna be quite sad to see how we actually should be doing on the XG table. Yeah, look at that. We have nearly 5 points less than we should. The expected goals were about the same. But normally you want to be kind of doing what Burnley are doing and have a little bit more on both. QPR, to be fair to them, should be second. But we are probably the biggest losers right now in terms of the XG table. And we are now, we should be 6th, basically. But yeah, we're in we're in a lot of problems. Matthew Warhurst has been loaned out. Like, not anymore. Not anymore. Warhurst is behind us. He was of the past. I don't think he'd really help us anyway. Robert's creative masterclass. Thank you, Mr. Loan Manager. Nicholas Bush. Mr. Nicholas Bush. Milan have signed Christensen. Is that the former Chelsea defender, Christensen? Because if so, that's a very interesting move in 2028 for nearly 20 million. That is former Chelsea defender Andreas Christensen. I mean, he's actually still got a little bit of legs. So he's only 31, I suppose. It's weird to think that in 2020 he was born in. Okay, that's rather crazy, dude. He was born in 96. I thought he was longer. Ipswich. No, Ipswich. No, Ipswich. He's supposed to be mine when I reach the Prem. No. One of the men that helped me win the multinational championship on Monday. No, he's gone. No, he's gone. What a shame. What a shame that is. Oh, I'm gutted now. Squad registration, they're underneath. And then they can't be, and then everybody else is selected, so there we go. But Ipswich away to end, well, to bin it. Josh King, Championship Player of the Month, and Young Player of the Month, and then Jason Fisher was in the Young Player of the Month. Yeah, but Josh King, Player of the Month, good for him. Who won Manager of the Month? Have I won a Manager of the Month this season? I haven't. I don't even think I've been in a top 3 race. I haven't even been in the race for top 3. I haven't even... This is how inconsistent we've been. I've not even been in and around there. Who would be a terrific signing? He wouldn't be too bad. He's asking to leave. His contract expires next season, so we'd have to loan him. And we've already got, like, loans in, so we're going to have to think about that, obviously, for next season. Tottenham are the biggest spenders in the January window. Mr. Ange Postecoglou. What have you done in January then, Mr. Ange? You signed Rayan Ait-Nouri from Bayern Munich. The fact that Rayan Ait-Nouri went to Bayern Munich is incredibly interesting. The fact I did not realise he was born in 2001. Again, somebody I thought was a lot older than that. And signed Marco Canna. That's not actually a bad signing. Like a really good deep line playmaker. And they've sold a lot of players this season. Pedro Porro back to City, obviously. I did know that. Marcus Edwards has gone. They've brought back Marcus Edwards and then resold him. That's incredible. Nico Paz, who we was looking to get in the summer. He went to Norwich. We was looking to get him on loan. Norwich bought him permanently, which is probably why he chose Norwich over us, which is absolutely fair. Southampton are 1 away at Luton with 10 men in the FA Cup. And Birmingham and Fulham draw 3-3. Now, that does move Brom above us, which is not great. But under 18s coach. No longer concerned, no longer. Oh, he doesn't even want to speak to us. which is fair enough. I didn't try and know. Oh my goodness me. Okay, Newcastle. I mean, this is a Newcastle that do have Victor Osimhen in their squad. But Alexander Isak just scores a hat-trick to, you know, send Newcastle through to the Carabao Cup final by beating United 6-0 in the second leg. Okay. I agree, I guess. But yeah, Ipswich aren't too far away from us. Like, Parker is making positive development. It's a shame he's not really improving too much. But he is still only 21, so I feel like this improvement could be a late burn. Especially with only 9 work rate. He's happy with the playing time he's received. He's got a double hernia whilst out on loan. That's amazing. Chalobah is back in full training, which is good news. It means he'll probably be fit to play there. We are going to rotate the side slightly for Ipswich to then have a full strength squad for Crystal Palace. Liverpool's Canate signs a new deal. Good for them. What was that? What was that, Coda? Most of them think they should be doing more quickness training. Well, that's an easy fix. Jason Fisher. Lewis Bate. Jared Harlock. And Mika Schurz. Get yourself on additional quickness training. And Mika Schurz, we're gonna just slightly just put the arm around and say we're disappointed. Right, we're gonna bring Drakus in to start alongside Lewis Dobbin. We're gonna have both of them play today. No, actually, we're gonna have Mika. No, we're gonna have Dobbin and Schurz. And then we're going to have Drakus and Fisher come and start against Palace. We're going to start ahead of... No, we're gonna give the player of the month the game. We'll bring Metcalf in. Chalobah will get some match sharpness in as well. We're going to try and get some match sharpness into a couple of people in the midfield today. And then we'll keep the back line and the keeper as it is. We want them to kind of be there. But Ipswich away... it is something we need to win. Like we've lost our last 2. We had a good run of form up until that point, so we need to kind of just get ourselves in here, in there like swimwear, and then see if we can pick up an important win. Because Ipswich are going to probably be right on our backside. Why have we got latest scores twice? Give me the league table. So we go above Luton, yeah, but Ipswich are only a point behind us. So if Ipswich win, they go above us in the table. So playoffs, from looking like chasing playoffs to back-to-back defeats, could effectively ruin my stream title inside the first half an hour. But Schurz is on the corner. It's whipped in. It's a header. Oh, it's over the bar from Smith. It's a decent chance. It's a half chance. We need to just get there. I want to be able to next season move Bate back into the DLP role, which possibly means selling Chalobah. But I'm not too concerned. I think we've been unlucky. Keep going. Dazelle being nervous when he's our man trying to dictate the tempo is not necessarily what we want to see. We're going to encourage as Schurz has a corner. It's whipped in. It's headed away. King down to Dobbin. Oh, what a goal! What a finish from Dobbin. That's what we want to see. It's headed away, and it's just touched down to Dobbin, and he fires it into the top corner past Bergstrom, and we lead by a goal to nil. And now that's good, because that puts us, look at that, puts us right back up in the mix. It's a very outside shot, as I said, for playoffs. It's a very much an outside shot. But if we can get there, why not? Lewis Bates on a 6.6. We're going to bring Jared Harlock on. And then Musa Mohammed is going to come on for Jorgen because he's on a yellow card. We don't want to lose players to Reds if we don't have to. 23,000 in attendance at Portman Road. And they're watching Scunthorpe currently hold an away day lead again. We do need to hit some more shots on target. But yeah. But right, 5 minutes to go. Let's just get some subs on to finish the game off. Perez Vinlov looks knackered, as does Dazelle. Let's get Chalobah in. We'll drop Chalobah into a defensive role just to give us a little bit more stability heading into added time. But this will be a huge 1-0 away win if we can hold on to it. And it looks like we are going to. Ipswich didn't really trouble us much there. And Lewis Dobbins' goal was the difference. And we have beaten Ipswich on the road. We still don't know what an away day draw is. But yeah, we are there. We are ready. It's a great result. Portman Road. We have lost 3 of our last 5 aways, but it doesn't matter when Lewis Dobbins firing in goals like that. We still have every chance. We just got to stop. We got to stop losing. Basically, we want to pick up a few wins, just to get ourselves back on track and then try and keep pace. But when we have Palace and Burnley coming up, it's going to be a little bit difficult. I like how we're out of the FA Cup and we're still having to play Tuesdays because they want to finish the season in April. It's an interesting one. Does the Premier League finish in April? Or is it just the EFL that finishes in April? Like, if we look at Man City's schedule, for example, no, they still finish in May, absolutely fine. So it's just the Championship and the EFL. The youth facilities have been completed. Was that youth facilities or training facilities? Oh, that was youth facilities. So the training facilities must have been the other one that got improved. But yeah, the youth facilities are now average. The training facilities are still below average. I do want to see... Okay, so there's no real more that we can do right now. There we go. Good on you, Mr. Filed Manager. But yeah, so we've got our facilities upgrades, which is nice. And then that now means that we can look to maybe again do it next season, depending on obviously if we've got to the Premier League or not. And to be quite honest, if we get the if those players that come through, like the attacking mids and the striker come through and they're like first teamish level, they'll be going straight in the first team from next season. They'll be offered a professional contract straight away. Come with the first team, lads. I won't stop the lads from coming in and being a part of that first team squad. Like that is absolute certainty. Like if they're good enough, it doesn't matter how old you are. If you're good enough, you're old enough. So we are there. Right. What did the board reckon? Another new intermediary suggestion. I mean, Jake Clark-Salter. I mean, he's transfer listed. His contract expires in the summer. Ooh, he looks good. Left-footed as well. Yeah. Where is he? At Stoke. who are 15th in the championship. He looks pretty good though. 6'2", 14 jumping reach is a little bit issue. Let's get a scout report on him. Because if I can try and get him on a free this summer, I think I will. It means Parker moves to the right side of the defensive line. But again, like, Clark Salter, good experience in that back line as well. Musa Mohammed, his contract doesn't expire. Oh, it does. Can we drop him down? 2.7k. Sorts out a backup right back for us next season. His training rating's not great, so we're gonna discuss that. Fringe player. $2.5. Let's make it a 3-year deal. 2.7. 2.7 on a 3-year deal for Musa Mohammed to come permanently. Now, like, he's... Hello, Zlatkiewicz? Is that how you pronounce it? Please hope I've got that correct. I hope I've got that correct. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. If it's not, can I just call you Zlat? That would be easier. Zlatkovievich, I would say, yeah. That does, yeah. Zlatkovievich, yeah. That does make sense. But hope you're doing well. Welcome into, well, I would say welcome into sunny Scunthorpe, but I can guarantee that that's not the case. But yeah, how are you doing? His trial's coming to an end. He's not better than Philip. You're doing Plymouth. Well, Plymouth in my save are currently in the Premier League, I believe. This is season 5, and yeah, Plymouth are rock bottom of the Premier League. Looking like they're going to be going straight down. But they're in the Premier League right now, so that's always a positive. They won the champion. They got promoted via the playoffs in the championship like last season. So you will win the championship. You love to see it. They didn't. They got promoted via the playoffs, and they are on 7 points and looking like they're going straight back down. But right, Crystal Palace at home. Then I want to win the Premiership instantly. Good luck with that one. I hope you do it. It will be a couple of seasons at least. The Premier League will be... You done it with Millwall? Well, I wish you all the best. Right. Let's go. Palace at home. Let's beat them. Yeah, okay. Boogie. We can boogie. Can we boogie up the championship table? With a win against Ewan Sharp's Crystal Palace, who do have Ricky Puig. It's a very interesting move. And they also have Kieran Trippier. So maybe Jason Fisher can have Kieran Trippier for a piece of breakfast. Well, there's a free kick to us. Who's on it? Is that Chalobah? Yeah. He's taken his sweet time to take the free kick. He's played it short to Drakus. And now Fisher. He's gone down the outside. And King's in. And King's onside. And we lead Crystal Palace at Glanford Park. Okay, cool. I'm loving this 4-3-3 with Scunthorpe. It's won us 4 titles in a row with 4 points records. Well, 3 points records. Sorry. Yeah, 3 points records and four consecutive titles. So, yeah, we're looking to We're looking to make it 5. Well, not we're not it. I don't play that formation. It sucks. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Dracus. He's into the penalty area. It's a brilliant run. And Jason Fisher scores to go with his assist. And Crystal Palace are in the mud. You play with 2 strikers. I do like 2 striker formations. I'm playing in a total attack, what, like 4-2-4? Stuff like that. I mean, Fisher's back in. Kerr Smith, it's blocked and then hacked away off the line. 3-5-2. Yeah, I play a 3-5-2. Conte was a 3-4-3. Conte was never a 3-5-2. Well, he might have been actually, no, he was a 3-5-2 at Juve, weren't he? He was a 3-4-3 at Chelsea. But even his 3-5-2 at Juventus wasn't like all-out attack. That was very much based around having a workhorse in Vidal to cover all the Vidal or Marquisio to cover all the legwork that was going to be dropped by Pogba and Pirlo. It was very sort of fortunate it was the Italian league where he could get away with that. There would have been no way he could have got away with that in the Prem. The reason why he did so well in the Prem is because he had Matic and Kante in the midfield to basically counteract, to basically allow the front three of Chelsea just to do what they wanted. Interplay champ, yeah, they did. But again, I feel like they might. I feel like he was a 3-5. Maybe he was just a 3-5-2 in Italy. The cross is in, and Josh King has a tap in, and we're 3-0 up against Crystal Palace. And the home form now is great. Now we know how to win at home. We just can't stop winning, and it's great. And Bristol City are losing, so we're gonna go back to 6 points behind them. West Brom are winning again, which is a little bit annoying. Okay, maybe I was misreading. I thought Conte was more 3-4-3 because he was 3-4-3 at Spurs. So maybe he was just 3-4-3 in the Prem and then 3-5-2 in Italy. That might be more where he's kind of gone to. My front three. This is probably going to be the front three coming on. This is the way they're playing. We're going to change the midfield a little bit around. But yeah. I also play 4-2-4. Yeah, 4-2-4 is great fun. If you want to just go all out attack, we're going to score one more than you. 4-2-4 is always the way to go. Chalobah. He's looked for Dracus. He's found a brilliant cross, and Josh King has missed what should have been the easiest chance of his hat-trick. Oh, that was a great chance. Right, we're going to bring Dazelle on. Completely switch up the midfield. Like, everybody else that's on the pitch right now is having games, but we're going to bring Musa Mohammed on. Tavares from Forest won golden ball from Seaton. That's pretty good. Best player in the world. That's pretty impressive if that's the case. That is very impressive. But we beat Palace 3-0. Nice work, everyone. 96 points. It's pretty good. Irons fans want a permanent deal struck for King. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen unless we get promoted, lads. Unless we get promoted, that's not going to be the unpredictable outcome. What you saying, FM? So Bristol City drew. So playoffs 7 points off still. We haven't closed the gap at all. No transfers with Fulham Premier League title. Now that seems fun. Josh King, player of the week. I don't think I could do that. Wait, Lampard's now at Sunderland? He was at Notts County. He's... Interesting that Lampard's now gone to Sunderland. He was at Notts County. He's now at Sunderland. And yeah, we're... Right, tactics. We're gonna... We're gonna be changing this up again, but Dracus is coming and starting alongside Jason Fisher. Watford at home. We're gonna basically try and put all our eggs into our home basket. I think our home... If we look at the fixtures we've got left at home, Watford and Hull, lower down the table. Blackpool, lower down the table. Derby, in and around us. Birmingham, in and around us. West Brom, in and around us. Stoke, in and around us. Well, like, lower down the table. Whereas, like, some of the away games, like, our run into the season is relatively nice now. Which fills me kind of with hope. Oh, there's the training facilities upgrade. So Alex Cowgill could be of use on the under-21s. Praise Jason Fisher's recent form. Praise Joshua King's recent form. And praise Musa Mohammed's recent form. They're all happy with that. His trial's finished. He's not really done much for us. This midfielder, Musa Mohammed, has been granted a work permit. He's going to come in for a free on a fringe player deal. Daniil Semeyu. You're valued at decent-ish money. To the point where I'm actually prepared to let you go. Especially if, if we can get Clark Salter in next season. His contract expires in 2028. He's transfer listed. I'm guessing Stoke aren't playing him. No, they are playing him. His pace isn't necessarily the best. But I think he could be quite good. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to sign him straight away, but if he can drop his wages down to about like 7k, then I think we could there. We're gonna discuss promise. We'll let Daniil Semeyu go, especially because we can make about 5 million quid for him. And if we can get Clark Salter in as kind of his replacement, then I'm not too concerned about that. But it depends. Nottingham Forest win. That's they're at the top of the table. So, but them beating Ipswich means that Ipswich are a little bit further behind us. The gap now is to close onto Portsmouth. That's what we got to look to do. Is just close the gap onto Portsmouth. And go from there. Beating Watford first would be a good start. Beating Burnley away would be great. That would be... Beating Burnley away would be the start of... the sign of us being able to maybe look and see, right, okay, we're in a good position, right? Dracus and Fisher are in good form. I want to start them. Have you sent it to me on Twitch? Here we go. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty darn good beating United 5-0 like that. The triple ball playing defender's interesting. I do like a wide centre back. I don't know why, but I do like a wide centre back. I love Dennis Seaman. I do love Dennis Seaman. Just because his name. The DLF-AF combination. I was always a PFAF attack, pressing forward, advance forward kind of guy. But if that's working for you, loaned him in January. Nice. If that's working for you, man. It's good to see. Kerr Smith is wanted by Ipswich. That's interesting that he's wanted by Ipswich. His contract expires at the end of the season as well. So, another one to potentially keep an eye on. What would he want? Could we drop that wages down? If you're gonna pay 8k, then because he's what, a decent. It says he's a decent championship player. So like he's the kind of level of player that we're looking to get. Paris Vinlov, when does your contract expire? 2031 years. So we're not gonna, unless we can get you back on loan next season. I don't think we're really gonna be able to get you anywhere near where we want to be. But yeah, anybody, if you are new around here and lurking away or in the chat and you would like to drop a follow, it would be very much appreciated. I am trying to get to 1,000 followers at some point in the near future. We're on 929 currently. So any other followers would be very much appreciated. As Watford come to Glanford Park.
Shalom, shalom.
Oh, Zlatko, thank you very much. I appreciate it. But, right, Wintle on the corner. It's whipped in, back stick. Oh, it's headed away. Fisher will claim it, though. He's got plenty of time. Just get down the line, son, and cross it in. Just square it. Lewis Bate. Oh! Zlatko goal. That goal is for the follow, Zlatko. That one is for you. We lead Watford at Glanford Park. I do like the fact that we're beating Watford. I'm not a big Watford fan. So that beating Watford will make me very, very happy. But Watford do have a corner. Now, I've said this, they're going to score, aren't they? Oh, Philip, that's brilliant keeping from you. He's come out there, leapt like a salmon and claimed that without a care in the world. Jorgen, oh, that's a terrible pass. But so's that from Watford. And Bate picks up the loose ball. He finds Jason Fisher. Can he lay King in? He's gone down the outside. Fisher, he's going all the way. What a goal! Number 10 from Fisher this season. It's a wonderful solo goal. He comes inside, realises he can't, so goes round the outside, takes two men out with his pace, and then just drills it into the far corner. And inside 20 minutes, we have a 2-goal lead. Oh, if we can get a third. Can we win it back? Oh, Drakus, that's sensational from you. Wintle into Lewis Bate. Oh, that's a terrible pass, but we'll get it back again. He can have a second bite at the cherry. Jorgen, Chalobah, inside to Wintle. Wintle, he's drilled one. Oh, it's just wide of the mark. I thought that might have been number 3 inside 20 minutes. What a start, lads. We're up into the giddy heights of 9th if we win this. If Blackpool can somehow not be... I mean, Blackpool, where are you? I mean, you're second bottom. If you can do something not as bad as you've been most of the season, that would be appreciated. Well, praise the lads. We've been relatively in control of this game. Seanasea. Inside to Ahulu. Let's not give away a pen, lads. Thompson, big save by Philip. King wins it back. Perez Vinlov, and we end we end that high. We end the first half. That was their only shot on target. So do you know what? I'm happy with the number of shots we've taken, lads. We're 2-0 up. We're cruising. It's been the Bate and Fisher show today. A goal and an assist for both. They've got a goalkeeper called Tickle. Now that's if you pardon the pun, that's tickled me. Right. Can we win this back, please? That's played in, and Philip will comfortably claim that. That's very easy for the goalkeeper. Perez Vinlov into Fisher. Into Bate. King's made a run, but so has Drakus. Drakus is in. Drakus, oh, that's a great save. That's a great save from Mr. Tickle. He's He spread himself wide there. The corner's whipped in. King has just decided not to jump for it. It's headed away, and we will have a throw. Blackpool are kind of still doing us a favour and allowing us to close the gap a little bit on Pompey. I mean, Paris Vinlov. Fisher, he's down the outside. Jason Fisher, he loves that left-hand side. That's 2 today for him. If we can get, I tell you now, if we do get an unbelievable striker in our youth intake, we've got an A-rated striker in our academy, apparently. We've got an A-rated striker in our academy. If he's any good, he is coming straight into the first team next season. He is coming straight into the first team. I do not care. Like, if he's 1 star, half a star, whatever he is, if he has got decent potential, if he's like 2 star, I'll get him straight into the first team. Jason Fisher's on a hat trick. I don't want to take him off. We do have a game in midweek, don't we? Right, Jason, get your hat trick in this highlight, and then I can take you off. That's the aim. We're beating Watford by 3-0. I say that. We've gifted them possession here. But now is coming forward. Can we win it back? Ahulu. The ball is across to Deer. Deer will square it, and Hurtado has scored.
Emotional damage.
That's a little bit of a shame. I mean, we just beat Palace, and now they're battering Rotherham. And Blackpool beating Pompey. Come on. It might be a pen, but we do not care, right? Let's make some changes. Jared Harlock, Mika Schroers, and Sean Stewart can all come on. I trust you to make the difference. Make me proud. But Dobbin, he's coming forward. He's just running with it. Just run with it, Dobbin. Just keep going, son. He's tried to play across. See, once you crossed it, you did the wrong thing. And now Deer's gone for goal, and he's, oh dearie me, missed it. Oh no, what a shame. Anyway, can we stop with the highlights, please, FM? I just want a comfortable end to this game. That's all I want. Because if Watford steal this ball and get a highlight and score, then we're in a bit of trouble. But if we score from it, as Jared Harlock forces the save. Morning, Colin. How are you? I am fantastic. Speaking of champ. Speaking of champ, let's why get the tweet when we can get the actual graphic from the stream? Look at this. Look at this. A new FMWHC multinational champ. It's me. It's me. Yeah, we won that on Monday. We beat the Commissioner Michael himself on Monday, live over on the FMWHC channel. So you know, it's just we could pick it up anytime we want to. It's me. I can't believe I won it, to be fair. But to be fair, Michael did spend half his budget on Josh Sargent, so maybe I should have realised it. We're up into 9th, chat. We're up into 9th. We're 5 points off the playoffs. Portsmouth lost. That's huge. So we're only 3 points off Pompey. But yeah. But we do have who? We have Burnley away next in a week's time. With the opportunity, if we win at Turf Moor, we could be just a solitary 2 points off the playoffs. Now that sounds like a great day to me. We're probably going to lose to Burnley. Let's be real here. I would like to follow up my interest in Kerr Smith, and I will do at the end of May. Once it hits June and I can actually talk to him. I had to itch my foot and now my shoes come off and now I don't like it. Van Nistelrooy's at Brighton. Interesting. So where is De Zerbi then? When did they sack De Zerbi? They sacked... he left the managerial role. So where's he gone to? He's gone to Wolves. He went to Chelsea. He went to Chelsea, got hired by Chelsea and has then been sacked by Chelsea. Because of course he has. And then they replaced him with Ernesto Valverde. So... Chelsea's key player is Mykhailo Mudryk. Now, I kind of like that. Oh my god, he looks amazing. Now, this is what happens when you play and develop Mykhailo Mudryk. He looks unbelievable. Like, I don't think I've genuinely seen a better version of Mudryk at any point. The elite winger. Like I agree, he is an elite winger. Like, just for context, they also have Yeremy Pino, who looks incredible. Like, and they're still only 5th in the Premier League. This is what I mean by the AI in FM at times. Not necessarily getting the best out of players. But yeah, Mudryk looks like he's had a fantastic development. So, good for them. Gavin's tweet was interesting. Title versus hair. Well, title versus hair is a wrestling thing. Colin. But that's Chelsea Aura. That is Chelsea Aura. Like, title versus hair is a, like, wrestling thing where the person challenging also, like, will basically put their hair on the line. Because they don't have a belt to put on the line. How long are you out for, Philip? 1 to 2 days. Okay, cool. So I found that out the other day. So it's like some people will put like their mask on the line, so they'll be unmasked, and stuff like that. Bristol City have drawn. So if we beat Burnley away, no. So basically, what that means is that Gav puts his hair on the line. I put my title on the line. That's what that means. So it would only be if Gav lost that would hair be shaved. I would not lose my hair. Trust me. I would make that very, very clear before we start. I am not putting my hair on the line. In any way, shape, or form. I mean, I mean, now that would be fun if I was the one to go and shave it. But that would also require me to be able to have the time off to be able to go and say, "Hi, Gav, I'm here to shave your hair." So I am not too fussed if Gav just if Gav lost, that he could go to a professional and get it shaved off. If that's the actual case and we figured that one out. But yeah, so that's when is she? So she's okay. But yeah, I mean, Colin, I would love to go and shave Gab's hair. Lewis, I was about to say, I don't think it's the Lewis Potter I'm thinking of. Yeah, he's never going to make it at this club either, is he? Let's be real here. Right, Burnley away. One of the hardest games we're going to have away from home this season. I actually fancy us to go and win it. So we're going to play the full strength side. We do need to kind of rotate so players aren't losing match sharpness. But yeah. Also, speaking of the FMWHC tonight, speaking of the FMWHC, tonight is the tag titles match. Ramster and Shote will be taking on Kez Tattoo Viking and Kearney. Kez Tattoo Viking is one person, just FYI. So yeah, if you want to go and see that, check out all of those wonderful people. And then Friday for the FMWHC is Limo challenging Kev freaking Rollins or the United City. So it's going to be a lot of fun this week. Unfortunately, I'm working both those nights, so I won't be able to be watching it live, but I will be catching up the moment I get home. I am going to try and avoid any Twitter spoilers I can. It's the first time I think we're playing against a team in claret and blue in this save. I could be wrong with that, but I think this might be the first time we're facing them. The stip hasn't been released yet, no. I know, I do know them though. Perks of being an EVP, as Burnley do go 1-0 up.
Emotional damage.
That's come from a poor pass. Demand more. As much as I like this song, I'm gonna change it. Oh, I mean, because this song's on. Wilson Esbrand is another one I think I've looked at in the past and gone, yeah, I'd like to sign you. And Oderbear's in, and the shot has been deflected in. That is unfortunate.
Emotional damage.
That is unfortunate for us. But yeah, no, the tag title step hasn't been released. I do know what, as I said, they are. Michael told me on Monday after the event. Oderbear's in, and it's a good save by Philip. I don't know how he's headed that straight at Philip. But yeah, this is not what we need. We actually need, speaking of Michael, we need Norwich to do us a favour. And who are Fulham playing? Sheffield United. Okay, so that one's kind of here nor there. That one can stay a draw. Berate. Paris Vinlov's on a 6.4, Josh King's on a 6.4. We've not had a shot on target. Addo's coming on. Jason Fisher's not had a great game. Lewis Bates not had a great game. But we're going to bring Paris Vinlov and Addo on our way on. And we're going to demand more. But yeah, 2-0 down away at Burnley. Look, I'm not expecting us to beat Burnley by any stretch of the imagination. That would be very, very silly of me. As Oderbear has just curled in a third. That's a wonderful goal. Burnley are a Premier League level side. We should not be beating them by any stretch of the imagination. The fact that we are even, I might have to change up some tactics a little bit just to stop it from getting any more silly on the scoreline, because we are being battered right now. As Fonseca, Berger, into Anduni. Fonseca, Sander, Berger, and it's 4.
Emotional damage.
Oh, I love losing games of football like this. Right, we're going to have to sort this out. Basically, we're going to drop down to positive. We're going to drop the wing backs down. We're basically just going to accept that we've lost and now tried not to lose by as much, basically. Yeah, and then basically we're going to take Lewis Bay off for Jared Harlock because he's having a terrible game. Fisher's going to come off for Mika Schroers because he's having a terrible game. And Jorgen's on a 6.1. So Musa Mohammed, who has just confirmed that he is signing for us permanently. I mean, Drakus, he's lost out. Chalobah into Stewart. And this is where I have to make a load of more changes now. But we've forced the corner, and now the changes are coming into play. And we berate, basically. We are 4-0 down, being absolutely mudded by Burnley here. And I can't wait for this game to be over. I mean, now that is great news, Colin. That is sensational news. It's just a shame you're watching me when we're getting battered by Burnley, but you know, we can deal with that. Well done, Parker. That's well read. Wintle, Harlock, Drakus. If this is the way we've had to play and we now score, like, if we now start the comeback trail, as Mika Schroers is in, and Mika Schroers is forced to save from Peacock Farrell. So maybe the comeback trail isn't on, unless we score from this corner. Drakus is on it. It's whipped in. It's cleared away. Schroers, Harlock, just shoot, son. Just shoot. Through the rough and the good times, I agree. And that pass from Jared Harlock was definitely the former rather than the latter. But yeah. So that was our first shot on target from Mika Schroers, and it was, what, like 70 odd minutes in? Winter with a corner. It's whipped in, back stick. Is that a pen?
Pen ref.
That was a pen. It's Winter on it. Probably don't know if I'd want Winter on it, but it is Winter, and he scores, so yay! I mean, my sound, there we go. My soundboard just decided to take about 10 years. Go! Let's go! We scored a goal. And now Burnley are going to score a fifth here.
Emotional
Yeah,
damage.
I love calling shit like that. Well, congratulations, Burnley. You win. What a sad little life. I hope you use the money to get some lessons in grace and decorum, because right now you have the grace of a reversing dump truck without any tyres on. Thank you for the privilege of hosting us, and now get lost. So yeah, we're now back to 7 points behind the playoffs. Because Portsmouth have won, Fulham have won. Fulham beat Sheffield United, which means that, yeah, Derby won as well. Like, basically, that was a bad week to have Burnley away. And basically, their manager's given the players the day off. Meanwhile, I'm like, nah, come on, we've got Hull on Tuesday, lads. Hull at home, this is the bigger one. Hull at home, Rotherham away. These are the bigger fish to fry. The games that realistically, in the form that we're in, we should be winning. We can rotate a little bit. It's the Carabao Cup final. Are Man City going to finally get their hold back on the trophy that's been theirs all for pretty much most of the time since Pep Guardiola took over? Of course they are. Man City, shock surprise to absolutely nobody, win the Carabao Cup. I thought Darren Birmingham there for a second was going to be Jude Bellingham. But he looks pretty darn good. City, is he available for loan? He's not. It's because we're not allowed to loan players outside of a transfer window. That makes sense. But if Mr. Darren Birmingham's going to be on loan next season, do you reckon I could have him? Like, I think that would be very, very nice. How is Villarreal looking, actually, as a player? As a box-to-box, he actually doesn't look too bad. Decent championship player. Better than Ryan Wintle. I like the look of you. Oh, JP's in the building. Massive dub. How are you, mate? 6k. Ooh. He's worth 6k. I think he's worth 6k. I think he's worth promises of roles. My cat's just jumped up to say hello. Well, hello, Colin's cat. I don't know your cat's name. Sorry, Colin. That's probably poor of me. Do you want a 4-year contract on £6,000 a week? You want a 3-year deal? Well, I'm gonna lock that 4-year deal in, my guy. 6.25. You still want £7,000 a week? This is not negotiating. There we go. That's more like negotiating. I'm very good. Somehow, JP, we have an outside shot at playoffs in our first season in the championship. Fruit Loop. Okay, well, hi, Fruit Loop. But yeah, so we, so basically, the tail of the tape has been, if I get the bigger overview up, the tail of the tape has been Scunthorpe, season 1, we won the league, points record. Season 2, we won the league, points record. Season 3, we won the league, points record. Season 4, no points records, but we still won the league. So, and now we very much have like a League 1, League 2 level squad, and we're somehow competing for the championship playoffs. So that's where we're at. But yeah, I also, yeah, I don't know, like there, but I implore anybody to basically have a better points gap this season than this one. We won the National League by a whopping 36 points. If I see, I am putting it out there now. I will not see anybody. I will not see anybody this FM have a bigger points gap between first and second in any league. I'm putting it out there now. I won't see anybody with a bigger gap than that. That's there. Last season as well was the first time we didn't get 100 points. Because season 1 we ended up with 109 in the National League North. Then League 2 was 114, I believe. Yeah, League 2 was 114, and then League 1 we ended with 95 last season. So, yeah. And we beat QPR to the league last season, JP, when they were 98-1 on to win it. Like, for every 98 quid you put on QPR to win, you got £1 back. So, yeah. Basically, so yeah, and now we're here. And we're doing it all without signing a payer for a transfer fee. This squad we've built. Also, this kid we genned. Tier 6 he came through. He came through in tier 6. And he scored 4 in his debut. So he is the man of the, basically, if we lose this guy, I will cry. He is our club homegrown baby. And we potentially could have another 2 or 3 club homegrown babies to come in from this youth intake. We also, somehow, given that we're in the championship, do have money in the bank, and that's purely because we signed this guy on a free at the end of last season, so for like League 1. We signed him from Bayern on a free, and then Lorient went to us at the end of the season. Lorient went to us this summer. Here's 13.25 million. So we said okay. Because we started the season with about 13 squad players, like 13 first team players, and no money in the bank. So we went 13 mil, yes please, and then built our squad, which is now where we're at. And now we've got Hull at home. So, and I'm hoping by the end of today we can get to the stream. So Moises, you have a bid put in, which is good. So you will come in. You'll probably sign instantly, but you won't be able to be registered till next season, so it won't really matter. But he can train with the first team, I suppose. Right, some people are tired. Mr. Tyler Fredrickson, do you have a preference on side? No. So you're gonna play left side as a BPD. Who else is tired? Right, Lewis Bate will drop down. Jared will come in. Wintle's also tired, so Metcalf will come in. Fisher needs a break, so Lewis Dobbin will cut. No, not Lewis Dobbin. Mika Schroers. That's why we have this guy for the left-hand side. And then we go. We are ready. Money in the bank could never be you. Yeah, I don't know. This is like one of the only saves which I've done ever where I have money in the bank. So, like, I completely understand. It's a new feeling for me too. Money in the bank. That is kind of like an anomaly for me. We shake the Hull City manager's hand. We go again. Also, JP, Norwich are 21st in the championship in the save. So, I'm sorry. Ipswich are above them as well. As Lewis Bate, oh, he's hit the bar. What a chance that was. Metcalf out wide. Paris Vidlov. I mean, that's an interesting decision to come inside, and then I have no idea what the fuck that cross was. But yeah. So sorry to upset you on your Wednesday morning. But yeah. Kerr Smith into Harlock. Smith, Jorgen, Drakus. Can you find the right pass? Metcalf, find the. You had the run from Josh King, not the Norwegian Josh King, the Czech Josh King from Leicester. I feel like I need to specify that. Metcalf, Drakus. Oh, how now you've hit the post. Are we actually going to score today, or is this going to be one of those games where we've had 80% possession and we can't score? Right, corner. It's going short. Schroers, back to Drakus. Whippage. I mean, Schroers, that's lovely play. Oh, it's an own goal as well. What a shame. Oh, it's offside. Never mind. Lino. Sort yourself out. Sort yourself out, Lino. Demand more. Who sings this again? Oh, yeah. That's the way it's. I recognise it. Right. Right, come on. Right, let's not concede to Hull, please. Right. That was probably a foul, but they've won it back anyway. And Slater's into the box. He's just walked right around us, and we have conceded to Hull. Because of course we have. He also doesn't look like he's fully fit, and we've conceded to half an injured player, which is always fun. So we're gonna lambast the players because, of course, the way FM works, that's their first shot on target. Because why wouldn't it be? Right. We need a goal and we need it quick. Fredrickson, Bate, Metcalf into Harlock. Now out to Drakus. You've got Jorgen on the outside. Get down the line, Drakus. Get down the line. Jorgen. I mean, I thought he was going to just let that roll out of play, and I was going to think that's a really weird key highlight. Oh, that's lovely football. That is liquid football.
That was liquid football.
I mean, that... We need Peter Drury for that one. We did. Thanks, Peter. Beyond special indeed. I agree with you. Right, can we win it back? Metcalf's went off for Jennings and then given it straight away. Oscar's in behind, and Oscar, well, I don't know what my goalkeeper is doing. He's offside anyway, Lino.
Lino! You've got to fucking see that!
Well done, Lino. We should probably make some form of substitutions. I need to probably rest my fullbacks from the start because they're dropping a few clangers recently. Lewis Dobbin's gonna come on, and Ado Onewu. We're making 4 changes to start with, so it's a bit of a risky strategy making 4 subs at once, but you know, we're in the business of taking risks, especially when playoffs are on the line. As Stewart's found the cross, Anewu can't get there. Dracus, he's inside. He's found Anewu. Oh my god, I can't believe you've missed that.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. That was your chance. Of course, we've created a 2xG and can't score. Just because that's the way it goes. Encourage. Come on, lads. Lewis Bates picked up a knock. Jensen Metcalf has as well. Ryan Wintle, on you come. Chalaba as well. On, we can't make any more subs. Lewis, you're gonna have to soldier on, son. You're gonna have to soldier on. Right, we're going for it. Harwan not pushing forward. Harwan not pushing forward. Right, get on. Get up, son. Pause. Pause, that sounds mad. Hit early crosses, shoot on sight, be more expressive. In there, counter. Do you know what? We'll still keep it like that. We're gonna step up the press. Press them higher up the pitch. Try and see if we can force an error. Oh, look at this. There's a highlight. If we score from this, I'm a genius. I'm calling myself a genius straight away. Lewis Bate. Oh, it's a good save. I mean, it's a very unorthodox save from the keeper. But goal from this corner, and I'm still a genius because the corner was forced from the tactical tweak. No. Not when the corner's being taken like that. It's not going to happen. Can we encourage? Come on. Can we encourage, please? Give me a highlight. One, please, FM. Give me some form of hope. I love the way on the bottom text there's been a chance for us where it said half the ground thought it was in. Why is that not a key highlight? Why is that not a key highlight when we're in the 90th minute? But I don't know. I don't know what constitute a key highlight anymore. Ah. Really happy with that result. Solid result. We're now 8 points with 11 to go. There's still 11 games to go. So, like, I'm not panicked too yet that we're not closer. But, like, at the same time, I'm a little bit panicked. Yeah, good idea, Ralph. Good idea, Ralph. A plus again still. Because the board only wanted us to bravely fight relegation. And I think as the points gap between us and Cardiff can kind of see, I think we're going to be safe this season. Something tells me I don't think we're going down. But then again, I've been proved wrong many a times before. But our next three are against the bottom three. Rotherham, Cardiff, and Blackpool. So, you know, it is now the time where we lose all three of our next three. That's the way FM works. 33 points start for grabs, exactly, Colin. So we can finish on 85. Which means Bristol City are 8, 9. They're 9 wins away. So it's still not done yet. They're 9 wins from their 11 games, basically. Well, they're 8 wins and a draw. Because they're 25. Because they're 25 points off of being able to hit where we are. I think. Yeah, because they're on 60. We can finish on 85. So they're 26 points. They're 26 points off of securing playoffs, basically. That's the way we've got to see it. we've got to basically guarantee ourselves. Like, I still think if we're going to get playoffs, we're going to have to win every game. And our run-in is possible to do that. John Terry managed Blackburn will be one of the tougher games we have left. Stoke in 17th, not bad. Norwich away, not bad. West Brom's probably the most difficult game at home. And then you've got, like, Derby, like, the next three. If we win the next three, then we can really properly assess, I think, where we're at. Because then there'll be about 8 games to go. And then we'll have more of an idea and an understanding of what we've got left to play for. And if we've got that as an idea, then, you know, I'm not too disappointed. But right, Rotherham at home. Not at home. We're away to Rotherham. We didn't beat Rotherham at home, did we? No. I accidentally pressed. I nearly closed OBS down. Now that would have been awkward. We didn't beat Rotherham at home, did we? We lost to Rotherham at home. No, we drew 0-0. That's right. But we didn't play very well in that 0-0. So now we need to go out there. We've rested a few of the lads. And there, Sean. What's that? What? In the tactic page? Yeah. I have previous... Wait, do I? Wait, what? Wait. Is this a new hack that I did not know? I did not know that. I did not know that. Well, been there for ages. You genuinely did not know that. So thank you. Genuine. That I don't know. That's a bit awkward, but yeah, thank you, Sass. Right, now let's remove the awkwardness by going away to Rotherham and absolutely battering them. As Wintle's got possession here. Parker, Chalobah. Right, move it wide. That's not really moving it wide, but we've played that nicely out of trouble. Just I just don't look, yeah. I mean, Chalobah, do not shoot from there. It's out to Perez Vinlov. He's into the penalty area. He's got round the outside and Jason Fisher has scored. There'll be a promises tab there as well. Now that's cool. I can't wait for that update. I think I'm still using the January one. I don't know if there's been a Feb update. I think I forgot to change to the Feb update one. I'm using... There has, yeah. That will be very useful. I might... Because I do need to get the SAS skin for the laptop when I do the network game. Oh, Wintle's gone off injured. Don't do that! That's not what we need! Injuries in this economy. Oh. Yeah, but... Right, Walker, can we win it back? Like, I don't like seeing the opposition have possession. I don't. Fulham are losing to Cardiff, that's good. Next update will be after the winter game update, I bet. Yeah, that's probably sensible. Bait, Dracus, Chalobah, Metcalf. I mean, this is lovely play. Fisher, Lewis Bates in. Oh, he's hit the post, and Fisher on the rebound scores. It's a brace for Jason Fisher. He's hitting form at the right time. Scunthorpe are moving up the table. Oh, Parker, that's lovely from you. Metcalf, Josh King, Fisher. He's on a first half hat-trick. He's gone for it as well. The audacity of this man. And I can say he's... Is that Purvis Estupinian at Hull? No, that's Oscar Estupinian at Hull. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Little bit, just a smidge. Oh, I just whacked my mic. Sorry there, chat. I hope that didn't deafen you. Fisher's gone down. That's never a pen. But Metcalf, he's nearly made it 3. West Brom winning. Are they at home first or foremost? Interesting. There we go. Just a little bit of lag there. Call me good, call me bad. Okay, Derby are winning. They're playing Blackpool. That makes sense. Never mind. I take it all back. I'm pleased with the number of shots we've taken so far. This looks like a game week where everybody is winning. Crystal Palace aren't, which is good. How about QPR? What are you doing? We can't see QPR, but Blackburn are winning. Nottingham Forest play Sheffield United later. So Forest beat Sheffield United. The gap to playoffs is just 6 points for us. Look how close this is, though. Like, as I say, anybody from like 5th to like 12th could get playoffs right now. It's that tight. That's what he said. Michael Scott. That's been got in my head from someone at work, and now I can't get it out of my head. It's normally that's what she said jokes, but you know, it still works for that. Right, can we press a little bit higher? I know we don't mind them keeping the ball along their back line, but like I would like a third goal. I mean, Metcalf has now picked up an injury. What is going on with our midfielders today? That left centre midfielder and picking up injuries. Lewis Dobbin on for Drakus. Addo on for you. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll bring Chalobah off for Dazelle because injuries and yellow cards. We don't. If we're getting injuries, we don't want suspensions. Vale into Mendes Gomez. Can we not concede, please? Thank you. Thank you, FM. Let's make some changes. Let's change the perspective of this game slightly. Look, now see, there's a highlight in their defensive third, right? Can we... They're starting to get a little bit on top, right? Win this, right? That's fine. Take it down. Have the time on possession, Parker. And let's just build the ball up. I mean, that's an interesting pass, but we'll get away with it slightly. I mean, that's probably a foul in the centre of the park there. But the referee's not giving it, so we're not going to complain. Jorgen's coming forward. Inside to Bate. Up to the fullback again. Dazelle. Dobbin. That's a great one from Addo. Addo should score. Should do a lot better than hit it straight to the goalkeeper anyway. Perez Vinlov on the corner. It's whipped in. The keeper's come and claimed that. It's always going to be the keeper's ball in a highlight like that. We're still going to praise. We're 2-0 up. They haven't really troubled us much in this game. And Jason Fisher's 2 goals in the opening 20 minutes look like they're going to be enough. West Brom are winning again. That's a little bit annoying. Oh, they're playing Posh. Okay. Posh are down, right down towards the bottom of the league. So, yeah. But a 2-0 win away from home against Rotherham is not the end of the world. Like, it's a good win. It's a good win, lads. Move on, take the 3 points, and walk further away from teams down towards the lower half of the table. Especially when teams like Luton and stuff are losing. Like these teams down here, they're in relegation battles. Rotherham are going down. Just saying it now. They haven't won in their last 10. By the looks of it. They've got 1 draw in that last 10 as well, I believe. So they're on some woeful form. It would probably take a miracle for him. He's out for 3 to 4 weeks. He's 1 for 3 days. That's fine. We'll send the assistant. We'll send Mr. Yaya Toure to there. And Jason, good on you. You are player of the week for us. You might not be for the entire league, but no. And that's a whole City play. He got a goal and an assist and a 9.6. How did Fisher not get, like, more? He got an 8.5, okay. A little bit annoying, but, you know. His move is going to come in. That's good. I'm hoping that he will get a work permit. I didn't actually think of that. Because we don't have any ESC slots right now. So we would have to sell someone or hope one of them gets an ESC slot. Braintree are loaning for Cowgill. We want you to be a squad player at least. I don't know what they've done, but we'll accept that, I suppose. Like, we've just basically said, look, we want him to get some form of game time whilst he's online. Like, I don't mind if they're not starting. I want them to get some form of development. You're not going to be anything good. Jason Fisher and Parker, the team of the week. Nice. We're losing like 800 grand a week at the a month at the moment. Fisher claims young player of the month. Good for you, Jason. Goal of the month, Jason Fisher came third. Is he playing for Napoli? Yeah, he is playing for Napoli. He's going to be unbelievable in this save. I can feel it. I can feel it, and I want to sign him. I don't care if I have to pay 150 million for him. I want Francisco Pio Esposito. Right now, the board think we're untouchable. He's going to be a squad player at Braintree for no money a week. For absolutely $0. We are going to pay all his contract, basically. That's what we're doing. We're paying his entire thing. He's been granted a work permit. That's quite good. That's amazing news that he's been granted a work permit. So he will come in instantly. Send him on an intensive language course. Obviously, like right now he's not gonna be an important player, and I hope the game does realize that unless we can register 3 players now, because if we can register him. Yeah, we can. Okay. So, then assign a squad number. Moises, you can have the number 18. And that's actually quite a good little improvement. Especially as Wintle's just got injured. So he hasn't got much fitness, but he can go straight in that box-to-box role and do a job for us. Very nice indeed. With you. Bennett sings, Janelle Bennett should sing Jason Fisher's praises. Because Janelle, back when we had you in our team, Jason Fisher was the reason why you were replaced. Pretty much. Like, Jason Fisher was the reason why you didn't get a game. So yeah, you should be praising his ass. Praise him to the moon. Right. The fans and the board expect a draw, but I want more. Finley Dyche. I mean, aren't you like actually like isn't Sean Dyche's son also called no, it's Max Dyche. It's Max Dyche. But you are at Northampton and you probably aren't good enough to join us now. Tashby's back in training. It's Cardiff time. Moises Villarreal. Is it Villarreal? I'm guessing it's Villarreal. Instead of Villarreal, it's probably Villarreal. Because I'm definitely going to be... he's being called Moises. Let's just put it that way. Man is called Moises and we are going to accept it. Because I'm just calling him by his first name. I'm not calling him by his surname. I'm just being that little bit more personal to him. We're a bit inconsistent apparently. But we're gonna play against Rotherham, and we're gonna basically. That's why I like the free window. Just register some players, get them in. Paddy McNair in centre midfield. I always thought he was more of a centre back. He probably is, except for he can't jump. So maybe he's not. Maybe he is a DM instead. If man can't jump, then he's probably a DM. That's the way I say it. If he can't jump and he's small or he's short, he's a DM. Cardiff have started on top. This is not what we want to see. Win the ball back. Right, Perez Vinlov heads away. No one's there. Colwell shoots. Philip saves. That's fine. If Philip's going to save every single shot, then we don't mind. Corner's whipped in and that's headed over. So, again, not too much of an issue for us. We're going to demand more because we haven't had a highlight yet. That's the way it goes. We're playing Cardiff. Chalobah, he strikes one. That's a good save. That's a pretty decent save, to be fair. To the floor. Come on. Goal from this corner. Drakus is on it. It's a terrible delivery. No pen ref? No, he won the ball. Okay. Can we end this highlight here, please, then? Let's not allow them to counter-attack. Thank you very much, Philip. And now we go again. Right, so who's above us? Derby are playing Norwich, so come on, Norwich. It looks like West Brom are playing as well, because they've just gone in front against Ipswich. And West Brom are now level on points with the playoffs. So we do need to get ourselves a goal. Right now, it's a very even game, and I'm not liking it. And we will be telling them off at halftime. Thrash the arms. This isn't good enough. Completely unacceptable. Not good enough. Not happy. Right, here we go. Smith. Parker. Chalobah. Parker. Villarreal. Oh, that's a terrible pass. Paris Vinlov has just switched off and not just waited for it. And Valencia looked like he was going to be in. But Philip, ever alert, as always, to the danger and scoops it up. Right, Parker. Paris Vinlov. Down the line to Fisher, who comes inside, uses the new man on his debut. Bait. It's out to Paris Vinlov. And Fisher's down the line. And Fisher's whipped in across and King heads over. That was interesting camera angles. I am on TV, so it's just the TV cameras. They're apparently right on the touchline. Even at that height. West Brom are battering Ipswich, which is not good news for us. Luton are winning, which is looking like they're closing the gap to us. Right, let's make some subs. Fisher is tired, so let's get Mika Schreurs on. Let's get Addo on. Jorgen has not had the best of games either. So let's make those three changes to start with. Right. NG is into Traore, back to NG, and Philip claims. Right. Can we be sensible in possession? Musa Mohammed into Drakus. Back to Chalobah, and now Bait. That's a terrible pass, but we will get possession back. Schreurs. Inside, he comes. He's found Bait. Bait, go out wide. Go out wide to Drakus. He has. Drakus is getting down the outside like the trailer park Gary was born to be. It's back inside. Drakus. Oh, he nearly found the new man on debut. He nearly found Moises. Musa Mohammed. Into Drakus. First time. Wide of the mark. Wide of the mark. It's not going to quite cut the mustard. He's on a 6.4 on debut. Let's get Jensen Metcalf in. And Lewis Bates not having the best of the game, so we'll get Jared on. Do you know what? I think it might be double Mez time. It might be double Mez time. Get these guys a little bit further forward as well. We're going to put him as a wing-back on attack on this bit. The complete wing-back support isn't really working for him. Maybe we put him on an attack role. Encourage, right. There's a free kick. Metcalf into the box, headed away. Right, Yasin clears, but Harlock should get there first. Oh, that's a terrible pass. What on earth was that pass, Jared? Yasin, Valencia. Out of possession. Like that. In transition, we're going to counter as well. In possession, we're going to be like this. Especially if Cardiff score from this now. Yasin, Hamilton. Can we stop the attack? Can we get there and counter? Paris Vinlov has, but then it's a shot from distance and it's saved by Philip. This, I have a funny feeling, is going to end as a goalless draw. Unless we do something about it. Drakus is on a 6.5. Do we have any changes? No. I might need to go to my like WM4 like style system. I already kind of am on that. But Musa Mohammed into Drakus. Musa Mohammed. Chalobah. Can he turn and find someone? He finds Jared Harlock. Chalobah. Drakus is in. It's a cross. And Ado Onowayu has scored. And we have finally broken the deadlock. It's a lovely ball. It's a lovely pass from Chalobah. And then Chalobah finds Drakus, who... I mean, Addo has tried his best to miss that, hasn't he? But we have finally made the breakthrough. And now we can drop you back to a BBM support. Drop you back to a Mez support. And then you're back in positions. We can drop you down. Again, take you off. Hold shape. And drop the lines back like that. And there we go. Confirm changes. There's a highlight straight from... I don't know if it's a straight from kickoff, but Metcalf has won it back. Mika Schreurs into Jared Harlock. Schreurs, he's tried to find Metcalf. Smith has done brilliantly to win that. Drakus, he's lost out. Paddy McNair, they've cleared it away. Oh no, that's not good news. This is not good news. This is not good news. Big save, Philip. Big save. He has kept us in front there. Can we get this out, please? Chalobah can. He plays it forward. Right, counter. Just run with it, Schreurs. Just run with it. The corner looks appeasing as well. Appealing even. Musa Mohammed, Drakus, and Yassin puts the tackle in. The corner looks absolutely fine. We're going to start to run the clock down. If the game wants to allow me. Thank you very much. Right. Into Harlock. Musa Mohammed. Ado Onawayu. He's gone down. No pen. Don't tell me I've started to run the clock down and now they're going to start scoring. Because that's not what we need. Cardiff are making this game a lot more difficult for us than it needs to be. Lino, please. Lino.
Emotional damage.
Wrong ones. Oh, come on, man. Why do we have to do this to ourselves? Run at defense as well. Just get everything going at them. Counter, take this off and this off. Get further up. Just press them high. Demand more. This is not good news. Right, there's a highlight in added time. Metcalf is driving forward with it. He's found Schreurs. Perez Vinlov. It's a ball whipped in, headed away. Musa Mohammed takes it down. Oh, he's hit the bar. Oh, that's so unlucky. That genuinely could be the difference between a draw and defeat here. Because Cardiff are coming the other way. They've whipped it in. He's back there to head behind for a corner. Okay, Colin, let's get that song request on for you. We've got it in. And it's going to end as a draw. But I mean, Cardiff did kind of deserve a point. That isn't good enough. We'll get it on now for you. Here we go. He makes his debut, but he didn't really have the best game. Cardiff there. It does their survival hopes a little bit of good, but that's not what we needed. Especially considering now, like, so Derby lost to Norwich, which is good news. But we would have only got above them if we either won. Fulham lost. Portsmouth looked like they... So, like... Yeah, what, are we 6 points behind? Yeah, we're 6 points behind still. We're still 6 behind. So we have technically closed the gap by a point since the start of stream, but it's not necessarily what we'd have wanted. 60 points is my magic number now to not get relegated. If I manage to get relegated from here, Colin, that would be the biggest bottle I think ever. But yeah. We do have teams around us still to play. Like, there's none of the teams really above us. So, we do have that in our favor. But like this physical, I'm going to change to this. And like, you're going to move up there. You're going to become this. Rest you there. And then you there. And then again, I think the wing play one's going to just become... I think any of like these are just going to become attack. Because I think realistically, we need to just focus on... If we focus on finishing our chances, it doesn't matter what happens at the other end. We're just going to go with that mentality from now to the end of the season. If we can score our chances, then we're okay. Defense one here. This possession one's going to become an attack one as well. I'm just doing it. I'm just going with that mindset now. We need to focus on scoring our chances and creating chances. And if we do that, it doesn't matter what we do defensively. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. And we're actually just gonna we'll do a tactical one there, and then an attacking chance conversion, no, chance creation, because we'll have chance conversion like the first day there, and then recovery like that, and then yeah, because then we'll have attack chance conversion, like perfect. We're into March, so we're into youth intake territory, which is good. It'll be towards the end of the month. So we're going to try and get there if we can. But yeah. Monthly staff meeting into the old inbox. You go. Well, Real Madrid are going to win La Liga, aren't they, this season? They've got 2 games in hand and are 10 points clear. That's kind of crazy. New Norwich boss. Oh yeah, they've got a new boss, haven't they? But yeah, right. Come on. We have Blackpool at home now. This is probably Metcalf. He's still not comfortable doing that. That's fine. Has promised not to complain as his future is in question. That is interesting. Daniil Sameu's been promised to basically their Hibs have picked up Tony Springer. Interesting. Right, there's a transfer bid for Ed Grant. Again, you become squad player. They have negotiated something along the lines, but yeah. And then we go again. Swansea hired Duff as manager. Stuart Duff has left Inverness Cali Thistle to go to Swansea. Interesting. Apparently both of these could be of use to the under-21, so we do it. Sam Willoway could become a top player. I think he definitely has the potential to become a major player. He might even become a part of our squad from next season. I don't know where he would play. Possibly in Mez. But with only 4 tackling, I feel like he is more of a cam. So maybe we'll get him out on loan to develop him a little bit. Like to get him some game time. But the thing is as well with him, I'm fairly certain. Yeah, he can get homegrown club, so we probably will want to keep him around. he can get homegrown club in a couple of years. So if we kept him around, played him, like he's got 14 work, 6 work rate. I feel like he's going to be one that develops through game time rather than Right, can we get people on coaching badges now that we actually have money? Is that something we can do, board? I feel like we should be able to do that now. I feel like we have the money to be able to say, you know what, lads, yeah, go and get yourself a coaching badge. He's not going to be selling him. Oh, what a shame. I'm not going to be signing him anyway. I'm just doing it to, you know, increase his value for you, Rude. I'm doing you a favour. Whether you want to admit it to yourself or not. I'm doing you a favour. After we play Blackpool, like, this is going to be the, this is going to be where they then have, what is it, Luton and Derby? Who are here and here. Beat Derby, we go above them. Is easy as that. 3 teams are on 62 points right now. And then there's a team on 63. So, with 6 points off of playoffs, any results that go our way are huge right about now. Lewis Dobbin's going to come on because Dracus is injured. And we'll bring Ebu Adams onto the bench because why the heck not? We're going to give Villarreal a game again. Dobbin needs a little bit of match sharpness, so he's going to play against Blackpool. Hopefully we can beat Blackpool, give ourselves a nice little booster. I think that Cardiff draw was our first away draw of the season. I could be wrong. Yeah, that Cardiff draw was our first away draw of the season. So, always fun. We have the 5th best away record. Our home record is starting to move up. We're never going to catch the likes of Nottingham Forest home record. We've lost too many games for that. But picking up wins now, like this at home, whilst following up with some decent-ish results away from home, and we should be magic. Brian Barry Murphy, what a name. That is so, like, so, that your picture suits your name so well. Brian Barry Murphy, MP. Like, if you had told me he was an MP, it would not surprise me. His name is Brian Barry Murphy. He looks like that. He's an MP. No, he's not. He's managing Blackpool in the Championship. Although Blackpool in the Championship looking like they're going to go down. I'm sorry to say it, Blackpool. Especially because we need the win here. Villarreal in towards Fisher. He's lost out. But Rivers is there. It's back to Grimshaw. Oh, and that's a mistake. And Dobbin has the easiest goal he will score all season. And that's the kind of pass and defensive error that you make. And if that happened to you, you'd be throwing your laptop out the window. Perez Vinlov. Right, let's use this as a Kickstarter to go about 3 or 4-0 up before half-time. Because we seem to have figured out what it is to score at home. Bait. I mean, you had the potential to lay Dobbin in down the right-hand side. But Dobbin now has it, and he's lost out to Boswell. Ashburn, and they've given it away. They tried to play out from the back, and it's not worked for them. Lewis Bate, Dobbin, he's found the cross. Josh King, 2-0. It's a lovely header. Keeper probably should do better. QPR are losing to Luton. That's an interesting result. That drags them back into this mess. Fulham are playing Stoke and right now are drawing. If Stoke do us a favour there, then, like, we're okay. No, Fulham have just scored. I say that and they have just scored. West Brom, Sheffield United. Oh, that's a big game because they play each other. That stays 0-0, actually. That's probably for the best because they're on the same amount of points. Closes our gap then to just 4 with 8 to go. Right, Paris Vinlov. He's got a corner. He's going to go short to Chalobah. It's short to Fisher, and it's across, and it's Dobbin! And now Blackpool. Now we've done our job. Blackpool are not coming back from this. Blackpool are not coming back from this. This is our job done. Now all we need is some other sides to do us some favours. Stoke are not doing us a favour. Cardiff playing Birmingham. Not really much of a favour. So far, only 1 point from not getting relegated. We're nearly safe, Colin. We're nearly safe. We've nearly confirmed survival. And it feels good. Championship security for another season. Smith. Chalobah. Let's just hope we don't suffer from second season syndrome. Dobbin. Oh, that's a lovely ball. King has then flicked it on to absolutely nobody. He's flicked it on to who Conor McGregor's apologising to. Bates on a 6.6. Off you come. Chalobah's on a 6.8. Off you come. Paris Vinlov's on a 6.9. Off you come. Kerr Smith is on the... Do you know what? We will bring Kerr Smith off. We'll give Tyler Frederickson some minutes under his belt as well, just because we're probably going to need them. Potentially going to need them. Grimshaw's gone long. Win the header. Smith's won it, but he's passed it to Blackpool. So if we concede from this highlight, I am fully vindicated in taking Smith off because it's his fault that we lost possession. And then it's his fault entirely that we haven't won it back either. We haven't conceded, but we should have conceded. That is well known that we should have conceded from that. But we're going to praise because we're 3-0 up. And Jason Fisher's just ran that into trouble, so not great. Prescott into Appiah, and he's found Saucedo. Sauce, the man with the sauce. Not HP like the sauce, just he's got sauce in his name. Jared Harlock, he's found King. King looked offside. King's in. King scores. The game's frozen. Lino, my PC's going all mad. What's happening here? Yeah, Lino, there we go.
Lino! Lino! You've got to fucking see that!
Yeah, you got to see that, Lino. My PC decided it was going to take a massive crash dump. How are the other results? QPR are now winning, so that's fair. Peterborough drawing with Hull. Sheffield United and West Brom are 1-1. That's kind of nice. Norwich are beating Swansea. Does that help? No, because both of them are down there. That actually helps Norwich out a massive ton. Watford are losing to Forest, so that doesn't really help. Doesn't help me out in any way, shape, or form. Jason Fisher's going to get a break. And that's going to be the last one. Mika Schreurs, he's a bit complacent. I mean, I would be coming on with 5 minutes to go at 3-0 up as well. But, you know, moves us up into 10th. Derby do have to play later. I'm guessing later in the day or tomorrow. But Blackpool didn't really threaten much. 3-0. Job to Goodham. And we move on. Can we get to Youth Intake Day before the end of stream? Potentially. We turn dominance into victory. Ten Hag spotted at Glanford Park. Tim Prescott for Blackpool. He's interested in signing. Interesting. And James... So, 2 new gens at Blackpool that he might be interested in signing. Interesting. We turn dominance into victory. Basically, we need to rest Jason Fisher for a game. But we are basically confirming survival, is what we have just done there. The board and the fans love us. Matlock are going to sign him for the end of the season. Maybe next season as well. Have Derby played yet? No, Derby have not played. Which means... And they've dropped to 12th because Blackburn have drawn with Burnley. Which means that Nottingham Forest now have a 2-point gap. Oh, they still have a 2-point gap because Watford scored an 87th minute equaliser. Good for Watford, I suppose. Not really, but you know, I suppose. Cardiff won, which means that their survival. They're on a late charge. Man City have been knocked out by Brighton at the Etihad. Evan Ferguson in the first minute. He looks pretty good, doesn't he? For 23 years of age. That's not going to be scary to come up against in the Premier League at all. At all. The level of striker that we're going to come up against. Dobbin Stars in Championship match. Look at him. Is he even Player of the Week? If he's not Player of the Week, I'm going to lose my mind. He is Player of the Week. Look at him go. He's actually going to start against Luton. He's earned himself a start. Chelsea are into the semi-finals. That's good. If Ernesto Valde can win us an FA Cup at least, I'll be happy. Right. Team selection advice for Luton. It expects a few changes. Yeah, not too many, but I am gonna start Dobbin and Schroers. Blair Adams is signed from Notts County. He's a member of staff from somewhere or another that I do not care about. Luton Town away. Luton Town away. We're going. We're Power Court. I'm sorry. Have Luton got a new home stadium? They've got a new ground. Unless Power Court is what my name fixers changed their stadium to, but that does not look like. Unless that's like the base, like skin. If Mr. Sass is here, like that, well, there's no, that would be my stadium pack image. But like, yeah, stadium pack, yeah. But Power Court. So they've got rid of what's their stadium? I can't. Kenilworth Road. That's it. I thought we was going to be going to the back gardens. Doesn't look like we're going to the back gardens now. Which is very much a shame. I wanted to go through the... They've got... Not happy. Not happy. Jason Fisher shown please in progress. That's good to see. Look at these arrows. This is what we want to see, Jason. Right, here we go. Fixtures time. Drakus is out, so Dobbin will get the start, and we're gonna rest Jason Fisher. Ebu Adams will come onto the bench. Harrison Parker's a little bit knackered, so we'll bring Daniil Semeyu in. No, actually, we're gonna bring Tyler Fredrickson in, and then leave Daniil Semeyu out in the cold. Ball playing defender on defend. Anybody that's 90s, I think I will keep. So Musa Mohammed will start. We're actually going to give Sean Stewart a start. Do you know what? We're going to give him a start. Luton away, not a Kenilworth Road. Not happy about that. Not happy about that. I've seen saves where Luton just never leave Kenilworth Road, and it makes me feel so happy to know, like in like 2137 or whatever it is, where people have simmed to, that basically Luton are still making people go through back gardens. I mean, there's a highlight for us straight from kickoff. Well, I say for us, we have the possession currently. I'm hoping that we are going to have the highlight. Smith into Bate. No, we've lost out to Doughty. O'Brien. I mean, Stewart's won it back. That's nice. Just drive with it, Stewart. Just drive with it, son. He's used Villarreal into Bate. Musa Mohammed's got time and space. He finds a cross, and Joshua King, inside a minute, has put us in front at Kenilworth Road. Not Kenilworth Road, it's Power Court. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it, but we're winning away at Luton anyway. Unless they're just playing here because Kenilworth Road is under construction. Maybe that's what it is. They're doing a little bit of redevelopment works, and they've got a new stadium for the season. But I doubt it. I doubt it. Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to cry about Luton no longer having Kenilworth Road as a stadium. But we're doing our job anyway. Musa Mohammed, Dobbin, Bate, Penrith? No? Shackleton, up to Muyika. Can we win the ball back, please? Jaden, Shackleton, Sean Stewart. That is sensational from you. It's a shame that you've not kept possession there. It might be. I'm not certain on that one. Doughty's in and Philip tips it over the bar. Welcome in, Swoody, by the way. Hope you're doing well, mate. It might be, but it doesn't mean to say I'm not disappointed, okay? Yeah. That's all I want to say. Right, Fulham are winning. That's not good. Do you love me, love now? Frederickson. There's still a long way to go. We might not win yet. Bate. Oh, Josh King's in again. Oh, that's just wide. Alfie Doughty. Into Shackleton. They've gone short. Can we win it high? Can we win it high? No, because Shackleton's just going to walk into our penalty area. That's...
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. Right, come on. Come on, Philip. Nope.
Emotional damage.
And it's 1-1. Right. Highlight. Chalobah. Musa Mohammed. He's picked it up nicely. He's done well there. Chalobah. Dobbin. It's a shot and it's been tipped over the bar. It was a bit of an audacious attempt, realistically. We're going to go short with the corner. Into Chalobah. Now there, and then that's a terrible pass. It's cut out, hacked away, and the highlight's over. But Derby are playing Sheffield United. So, if I win, I actually want Derby probably to win that. But if I win, only if I win. Encourage. They scored when we had the match momentum as well. Of course. They've had all the match momentum since. Like, not even really. Like, we had more of it. They've just had it there. Like, West Brom are winning. West Brom are, like, flying right now. This isn't good enough. Kerr Smith seems anxious. So, we're going to tell him you have the ability to make a difference for us. I like the song, but I don't want it. I don't want it either. Oh, okay. Do you know what? Yes. Right. They have a player going off injured, which means the player's gone off injured at the start of the highlight, which means there's a goal coming in this highlight. I hope it's for us. Schroers. Josh King's in behind. Please, Josh. Oh, there's not. Okay. I think that's the first time I've seen that this year, where a goal has not come from the highlight where a player's gone off injured at the start. Villarreal, Bate, and it's straight at Valles. I'm guessing it's Valles because it's there. Right, we're going to berate. I'm actually berating them at 1-1 because I'm not happy with this. This should be a game we're looking to win. Bate, Musa Mohammed, he gets into the penalty area. Can he find a cross? He can, and Mika Schroers, right after we've berated. We're actually going to cancel that shout. I don't think we can cancel that shout. So they're going to be all unhappy with us. Right, we're in front again. Literally right after we berated, the lads have gone on and scored. And Chalobah into Schroers. Penrith! Yeah, so Powercourt is going to... Yeah, the live music venue and the construction... Interesting. And Lewis Bate doesn't miss pens. And now I feel a lot more comfortable with the way the game's going. I don't know about you, chat, but I feel a lot more comfortable. But that's going to be interesting. Is that going to be in Luton? Because obviously they have the airport nearby, so like if they could be doing it nearby there and then make it like fully like everyone come in. You've got the football ground, you've got the hotels, you've got the music venue, that you got everything there. Vandenberg. Yeah, look closer to the town centre than Kenilworth Road is, yeah, because Kenilworth Road is not near the town centre at all. Right, Dobbin is a little bit knackered, so we're gonna get Jason Fisher on this right hand side, who is also tired, but we need a little bit of freshness in that midfield. Fredrickson is going to that right hand side because Parker is gonna come on for the guy in the yellow card. Villarroel, whilst he's still getting used to the club, he's going to not finish a full 90 minutes. And Addo is going to come on as well. And then we're going to do the crazy thing, chat, and making all of our substitutions in one go and hope it doesn't come back to bite us. And make the substitutions. Right, can we win the ball back, please? Jaden Anthony is down the left-hand side. He cuts back inside. O'Brien, there's a shot. It's a lovely block. Can we stop the second challenge? I mean, I don't know how Sean Stewart's got away without giving away a penalty for that. That probably looks like a penalty more than any of the other penalties that have been given in the game. Which makes just so much sense. Right, Derby and Sheffield United are drawing. Right now, playoffs, we're 2 points off, as it stands. With the results as the way they are, we are 2 points off the playoffs. Now it's 4. Why did I speak? Why did I speak? 26-27 season at the earliest. Well, we are in that sort of bracket. We're 28, aren't we? I think we're in 28. Yeah, we're in 28, so 26, 20. So 27, 28 could have been the first season it's been it. Musa Mohammed with 2 assists. Entertainment at Carrow Road. We have officially avoided relegation, Colin. Just in case you wanted to know. We have finally avoided relegation. Now we've hit that magic 60-point mark, as you said. 62 points from 39 games. We are 10th in the table, and we are just 4 points off with 7 games to go. Right, we have one more game, Derby, and then there's a bit of what I believe is an international break. So what I'm going to do is basically say to my entire first team, you take 3 days off. You take 3 days off, you relax yourselves, put your feet up, don't get yourselves injured. You get injured, I'm going to kill you. Basically. I will throttle you across the training ground and properly make you injured. They're concerned about the defeats to Bristol City and Burnley. Have you looked at where... Okay, Bristol City maybe a little bit, because we're literally a point behind them. They do have 2 games in hand, though. But even still, we'd still only be 4 points off playoffs. We do need a little bit of a miracle. But as we will head into the end of the season, because we play 6 games in April, don't we? Yeah, 6 games in April. I am actually going to arrange a friendly against like a really, really, really bad club, like here. I can't. Okay, no, it's this one here. This is the one I want. But basically, against a very small reputation team. We've done Redcliffe Olympic already this season. Let's see, is there a funny name that we can do? Do you know what? I want Graham St. Prims at home for 90 minutes only. A friendly. Just so then when... If we don't have a load of players on international duty, basically what that allows us to do... is actually just change this about a little bit, and give some players some match fitness. Bristol City play one of their games in hand. Now, I mean, if Rotherham could do themselves a favour, no, they can't. So Bristol City go back into the playoffs. So even if they lose their game in hand now, we know that we're sort of sitting at like 4 points off the playoffs, which is quite a good position to be in. The youth intake normally comes after the restricted transfer window closes. So we know that that's then close. So we play Derby, and then we will just spam continue until we can get to youth intake time. Because, yes, I want to get my youth intake today. And then tomorrow we'll finish the season. Expectations for the game against Derby. Ebu Adams has been called up by the Gambia because he always will do. So, right, who's playing now? Again, I want a little bit of pump up the jam music. I mean, I like this one. This will do. Right, so Bristol City are playing Watford. Need them to do the business. I can't believe I'm saying this. I actually want QPR to do something today against Portsmouth. I feel physically sick after saying that. But yeah. Need QPR to do something. Crystal Palace have already played their 40th game, so they're not really going to be there. Sheffield United. Sheffield United are not... Oh, they are. They're playing at home to Blackburn. So, again, we need Blackburn to do something. Blackburn can, kind of, because I'm hoping we will beat Derby. So, basically, yeah. Drakus is now back in training. Training. So, well, he's back in, like, light training. So, general rehab on you. We get Lewis Dobbin back into the right-hand side, and we'll bring Ebu Adams on. The same for Ryan Wintle. You are back in thingy training, so we get you on the general rehab. General rehab. Right, and then everybody at home for Derby, as strong as we can. Let's get right into the game. And then we can finally see if we've got... go and play with that freedom. Just go and have that freedom to be there and play the game of football that we know and love. Why do I then ask assistant? Because I just literally clicked it. But yeah, right. Encourage the lads. Come on, boys. Let's beat this defensive Derby. Norwich are already winning, so... I mean, Norwich-Rotherham doesn't really matter to us. I don't think. Bate. He's driving forward. He looks for the pass down the line to Dobbin, but Dobbin was not there to find him. And now Derby tried to play out, but Jason Fisher has picked up the ball. Is he going to find the pass? He's found Bate. Jorgen's coming forward from right back. He crosses, and King just heads wide. Oh, that was a good chance to start the game. But it's an encouraging sign. He does have 14 heading. I thought he would have done a little bit better than that. I mean, they're switching Dumbuya and Harrison around in their system, which is interesting. Hull and Luton are 1-1. Again, that doesn't really matter. QPR beating Pompey. Okay. West Brom are drawing. Fulham look like they're winning. We don't look like we're doing our jobs right now, but there are teams slipping up. This playoff race is not done by any stretch of the imagination. King into Dobbin. Can he find some support? He has it in Bate. He's found Bate. Villarreal has scored his first goal for Scunthorpe, and he's offside. Never mind. Lino. Why is it offside? What? King! King, what you doing? That's not what we needed. Yeah, Fulham are beating Blackpool. I've managed to get a Ramdeuter to work. That is an achievement. I don't think I've known anybody use a Ramdeuter successfully. Perez Vinlov, he's ran all the way up the other end of the pitch just to lose possession. So good job Chalobah's there to win it back. Bate into Dobbin. He's gone for goal himself, and it's a good save from Scuffit. Or is it Scouffet? It is probably Scouffet, but I'm calling him Scuffit. Perez Vinlov, he's into the box, he shoots and it's deflected off of Vincent behind for another corner. We're piling on the pressure before half time. Whip this corner in, on the head of somebody, Perez Vinlov. Not a non-Scunthorpe player, and then it's headed behind. It's 0-0, but we were starting to get better at the end of that first half. We win here, we go level on points with Sheffield United. So this is huge. We need a goal. Not a Derby highlight, FM. This is not what we need.
Emotional damage.
Of course, that's his first goal for Derby as well, because we've left him just... Who is marking him? Jorgen. Just doesn't even challenge him. Just doesn't even challenge him. He's also on a yellow card, so you can come off for that just instantly. Dobbins on a 6.5. Mika Schroers will come on the cross to the left. Actually, no, Mika Schroers can play on the right. I'm going to keep Jason Fisher on the left. He prefers to play on the left, don't he? Yeah, whereas Jason Fisher can play both sides naturally. And then we're going to continue with that for now. 2 early changes at the start of the second half. Berate is coming straight in. They've changed their approach and are going more attacking. That might help us out. It also could cause us a lot of pain. Right. Harrison, that's blocked. Right, can we just hold possession, please, lads? Pervader's crossed, the header is wide. Right, okay. We're going to press them higher. I'm just going to get that out of the way now. I'm going to press them higher earlier, just to see if we can get something from this game, because losing this game is not good for us. And we're not playing good at all. Right, we're going for it now. We're going for it now. We need 2 goals. Mazzala attack. Who do we bring off? I'm thinking we bring on Jared Harlock. And I think I'd do it for Moises. Jason Fisher just about keeps his place right now. Josh King does. I think we get Sean Stewart on as well for Perez Vinlov. 2 more changes. This as well. Right, Bate. He's driving forward. Parker. Into Schroers. He's won it back. Jared Harlock. King. Oh, it's a good save. Oh, that's a big chance again, King. Right. Schroers on the corner. Find something for us, please. And it's headed away by Vince. It's another corner. We don't get to see that one. We're going to encourage. Right, Fisher's on a King's on a 6.4. Let's get Addo on. That's our final change. Look, I know Lewis Bates tired, but we need him to dictate play in the midfield. This is a huge defeat. This basically would ruin, I think, our playoff chances. We'd go 5 behind. Come on. How are we not scoring? How is there not a highlight with 7 added minutes? That annoys me about FM. Like, even more surprising than my front 3 is a winger, Trecottista and Ramdoy. Oh, okay. That's incredible. Their goalkeeper dropping a 7.7 is not surprising. Vince scored the winning goal, so that doesn't surprise me. He got man of the match. But, like, Schroers comes on and drops a 6.4. I think he's going in the summer. I think I'm selling him in the summer. Yeah, like, we had a 1xG better than them. I think that's basically our playoff hopes gone. But there's still 5. I say that. We're in 10th. We're 5 points behind. Like, West Brom could only draw. I'm guessing. Like, West Brom have moved up the table despite not looking like they've played a game. But they've played 40 games. We've got 6 games to go, and we're only 5 behind. It's very unlikely that we sneak playoffs, considering there's 3 teams also above us. We need a few teams to drop points. It's still within the realm of possibility, but we needed to win that game. That was a game we needed to win, but Derby have just fucked us massively there. Like, our home form this season has been not great. Like, the XG table. We should be 4th on the XG, man. Oh! Do you know how much that hurts me? Do you know how much that actually hurts me? Like, we should be settled in the playoffs. That makes me feel so much like... That makes me feel so much pain, it hurts me. Like, we could be in the playoffs right now if we had if we knew how to score. Oh. Oh, right. Let's get to our youth intake day. All right. So yeah, there's a few players on international duty. There's not too many, but obviously being in the Championship, being in the top 2 leagues of England, any of the international breaks do cause that. Ryan Wintle is back, which is nice, which means Wintle, I mean, he'll come onto the bench here anyway, but he will replace Metcalf there, and then Ebu Adams, like, and then Ashby Hammond, probably like that. But yeah, so like people, like we do have that time off, and then we play thingy. But yeah, the youth intake is coming up. It'll probably be the 27th, I think, is when we receive it. We'll see, because I think there's normally a thing about like 8 different emails saying your youth candidate's friendly's been cancelled. He is not going to be left. He's going to be sent to a specialist, and yeah, go and deal with you. I don't know what he said to me, but he obviously was not happy. Stoker got a new manager, Graham Street Prims. Is who we're playing, and basically we're doing it to get a bit of confidence. And here is the youth intake. It's a couple of days earlier than I thought it would be. Oh, how good is these two cams and a striker gonna be? Below average. Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought so. I wanted to rip it off. My board was like my whoever it was saying like, we're really gonna have like this is gonna be so good. Yeah, he's really great. Not really. This is like, we should keep an eye on these. Yeah, really. There's a couple of 2.5, like, he's a 1.5 star current ability striker. He was probably the striker they were going like keep an idea out for. This is possibly... No, because he's a centre midfielder. So unless we've had someone poached in the interim. But he has got 2 determination. Charlie Williams. He's not a wide player. Shadow striker. So he would be an AF. Like, he would actually be... Charlie Williams is probably the one player that I could actually see going on to do something. Maybe not here. But yeah, right. We're going to offer future prospect. Full-time. 3 years. Basically, we're going to just do that. Not breakthrough. And we're going to make it 3 years. Okay, no, we're not. We're going to keep it at 2 years. Carlos Williams, we're going to go for as well. Youngster is fine. We're just changing him to a full-time contract. For 3 years. Bradbury again. Not non-contract. Full-time. 3 years, lock that in. Yeah, basically we're gonna offer all the 2.5 to 3-star players deals, and then the rest of them we're just gonna leave. Full time there 3 years. I know it means we're paying them a little bit more, but it then means I can probably loan them out quicker. Should I want to loan these guys out and get them developing, or playing in the under-18s or whatever, but like they're then full-time training at the club. That's the reason why I do it that way. It also means like... It also means then, like, when they hit a certain age, they're not going to be... It means they also can't be pinched, which is something I don't like. If they've got a full-time contract agreed, even if they're on the youth contract, they'll still have... they can still... If you offer them just a youth contract, at any point they can basically be pinched for compensation. Whereas if you change that to then a full-time deal, even if it's on the same amount of money, you can actually then just, even though you're still paying them the same amount of money, potentially, like, basically, then they're into the club. But we'll play, Graham Street, and then we will go from there. This guy's from Seanasea. He looks really good. Doesn't like big matches. But could be alright. When's his contract end? 2029. Simon Dean. Mr. Simon Dean, you're probably... I mean, you'd probably be a pretty good mez, to be fair. Like... As a player, he is loan listed. But yeah, like... But that is gonna pretty much be where we end it for today. I'm gonna head back over to here, as my ass man gets us through the Graham Street Prims friendly. I'm hoping we don't get any injuries. That's basically all I'm waiting to see before we go and find somebody to raid on over to. But yeah. Oh my goodness me, we won 20-0. You think I'm joking? There you go. 52 shots and an 8 XG, and we've won 20-0. Poor Graham Street Prims. But maybe that will give us a little bit of confidence going into the Blackburn game next week. But yeah, so thank you very much for all that have been in here today. It's very much appreciated. Scunthorpe do have an outside shot at playoffs. We are 5 points off. We are 5 points off with 6 games to play. It's very much a possibility, but not one I'm guaranteeing. Let's have a look at Football Manager 2024, and let's have a see who is live, and who we can drop a raid on over to. I am back tomorrow night. Tomorrow morning, basically, instead. Tomorrow morning to be able to, tomorrow morning to finish the season and start the transfer window. And we are going to go and raid Kaz. Tattooed Viking. He is doing the, Football Manager World Heavyweight Championship, tag team match tonight. I raid. It would help if I could spell tattooed correct. That would probably be useful. The raid has been created. There we go. Go and say hi to Kez. Obviously, as I said, doing the multinational championship match today. That was later on in the day. So go and show some support to all 4 of Ramster, Shote, Kez, and Kearney that are doing it. I'm not around because I'm working this evening, but I will be keeping an eye out. Not looking for spoilers, but I'll probably give it a watch tonight when I am back in from work. So yeah, thank you very much. If you want to check out the Twitter and the Discord, they will be in the chat. This is where I post everywhere where I go live and all of my stream schedules, so you will never miss a time. I never miss an update on when I go live. So yeah, Scunthorpe maybe have a chance at the playoffs. It's looking unlikely right now, but we maybe have a chance. I'll see you all later.